As somebody who was raised Republican, who is no longer a Republican, this video irks me because this is something I see from people all the time who just don't understand how things work. So I want to try and educate in the nicest way possible. Voting for him is not going to make things cheaper, and voting for her is not going to make things cheaper either. Prices will never go back to the way they were ever again pre-pandemic. All we can do is try and keep them at bay to where they are. So when he says things, he's going to lower things, those are empty promises. Once a company, corporate greed, knows that you are going to pay a price, they will never lower it again because they know that you have to pay it. This is not as easy as, oh, I don't like the price of milk, so I'm going to vote for this person because I think things are going to be cheaper. That's never going to happen. Trump inherited Obama's economy. Biden inherited Trump's economy. Trump was running on a high with Obama's good economy. He was holding it at bay. And then the pandemic happened. And he did handle it absolutely horribly. Then walks in Biden and Harris, who have spent the last 3.5 years cleaning up that mess. During the pandemic, corporate greed was at an all-time high. All-time high. That is why you cannot compare the economy from 2020 to the economy now. It is so unrealistic to say, well, I'm voting for this person because I want things to go back to 2020 prices. And I'm blaming this person because you need somebody to blame. You need somebody to blame for why prices are the way they are, and you're just blaming the wrong person. I don't like the fact that I have to pay $1,800 for a 2-bedroom apartment. But guess what? Do you see me blaming any administration, left or right? No, because I know they are not here and they're not the ones making me sign my lease. They're not the ones setting the prices. It is the people who own these buildings who are price gouging and raising my rent $150 a year because they want to put it towards property taxes in new buildings. That's why. It's not the administration. I want you to ask yourself one question. If millionaires and billionaires are not supporting him, knowing Harris is going to tax them more, they are going to be taxed more. They are voting against their own best interest because his plan, after being looked at by the most successful people in the United States, all those successful people have said his economic plan is garbage. It will put this country into even more of a dumpster fire. The only way for him to deliver what he promises is for us to go through another recession. All I'm asking you is that if you are one of the people who are voting that way only because you're pissed off at the price of things and you think it's going to get better, I just want you to go to the government website and go read what senators from what states voted against what to help us. I want you to go read it. And your mind will be blown because everything that has been presented in Congress to help us has been shot down by the GOP because they know what it looks like. Trust me, I was raised Republican. I've seen this over and over and over again. Do your research beyond, I'm pissed off that milk costs $1 more. I promise it'll do you some good to look further.